What's up guys, Riven Al here with another daily video coming at you. We've been gearing up for our trip to Paris soon. We have 6 days. Actually, by the time you're seeing this, 5 days remaining until Paris. We are so excited, but we wanted to talk about something that's gonna make your trip a lot safer. It's gonna make it a lot more peace of mind, and especially peace of mind for your family staying at home.
So kind of to keep us organized and let people know where we're gonna be at different points in our trip, we come up with an itinerary that outlines all of our flight information, where we're going to be staying, if we're doing any special activities, like if we're doing like an excursion or something, any information about that, and things where we would be either like traveling or staying somewhere different that we would want our families to know about just in case of an emergency, but also so that we know where we're going, what times, and where we need to be during our trip if we're gonna be multiple places.
A lot of times when you travel internationally, you may not know the language as well as you think you do when you get there. And so having a list of all of the destinations, particularly the addresses and phone numbers of where you're going, where you're staying, can be super helpful if you can kind of communicate with a native to help you take you there. We've had this save our butt multiple times and wanted to share it with you as just a really good piece of kind of IP that you may be able to use on your future trips. The key components here are all of the time. So when are you leaving? So if it's a flight, when is the flight? What is the flight number? Where is it going? When should you be getting in? Those general things mapped up with what they are and where they are is going to be the main basis of this entire itinerary. We talked about it'll keep your family at peace of mind. You know, God forbid there is a situation in a foreign country that might be dangerous or you know, anything like that. If your family knows that you're not in that area with this itinerary at hand, it could really give them peace of mind. Know that you're at least safe or not in that area, or if they do have reason to be concerned, can take proper precautions to ensure your safety. So let's walk you through just kind of the outline of our particular itinerary. We'll show you one from a trip that we recently took. Alright guys, so here is a really good example of our Greece honeymoon itinerary. So this is the one that we took to Greece this last year in September. So you can see, let me just lay this out for you, what you're looking at here. So we've got the name of the itinerary that helps us keep organized and the dates that we're going to be going to and from. We have the dates of every day that we're going to be moving. We have the departing locations and time. That's very critical, especially for you keeping organized, knowing where you have to be, and also letting your family know when you're going to be moving. So then you're going to have your arriving location and your arriving time. If you're moving on an airline or any kind of rental car, trains, things like that, you can put those here, and then those identification numbers, so their flight numbers, their train numbers, their whatever you have, you're going to want to designate those here. Additionally, if you have any hotels that you are going to stay at, what are those called, and put those names here. What time do you need to check into those hotels? What time do you need to pick up those cars? Things like that. And then all of the hotel contact information. This is key. I can't believe how many times we actually had to try to communicate with a cab driver or someone that was willing to help us to go where we needed to go, but without this address, we would have been kind of dead in the water. And then obviously any of the contact information. So in addition to putting all of the days, you're just going to want to lay out the flow. If you have a day where there's no travel, maybe you're just, you know, going to Athens and you're going to be exploring, you can put no travel, because your friends, your family that you may share this with know that you're just going to be traveling around that area that day, and they'll have that peace of mind. So here you obviously can put all of your movements. This document document will serve as your one-stop shop as to where are all the movements, how are you getting, where are you going. Makes things really, really easy. You can build this in Excel just like we have here. This is actually done in the Google Drive. So Google Drive is free. You have access to Excel-like documents in here. Just super, super easy, guys. So I would highly recommend doing something like this. Like I said, you can print this off and take this with you, and this will have you knowing exactly where you need to go. Your friends and family can know exactly where you're gonna be, so they can have peace of mind knowing that you are safe and having a great time. So as you can see, there was a ton of really awesome information in there. All of that information we would actually lift from all of our confirmation pages. So every confirmation page that you have, so whether it's to a hotel, a flight, a boat tour, whatever, adventure, something, whatever you're gonna do on your trip, make sure you print those off with your itinerary. And Allison actually and I bring a folder every single time we go to a country. Grab the folder. So here's one. This was trip to Greece 2016, and this one was trip to Thailand 2015. So like we have these cool things that actually now have everything from receipts to maps to
all of this stuff.
All kinds of cool stuff that we can keep as mementos or memories. If you want to create scrapbooks, this is a good way to keep yourself organized and just know everywhere you have to be for when you're on your trip. Also, this is just really, really good way to keep track of all of your copies. When you do travel to other countries, you should bring copies of your passports and also your credit cards, that if you lose those things or they're stolen, you can actually use those in a lot of ways to go to a consulate or to get through the airports in some extreme cases. You definitely want to make sure you have those.
But guard them.
Guard them.
Like you would the real thing.
Exactly. Guard them, guard them, guard them, because they can be stolen, the numbers and everything, just like anything else. So that's all we got for you today, guys. A real quick video for you. Hopefully it gave you some really cool information, so when you travel, you and your family can have a little bit more peace of mind. Awesome videos coming at you every single day, so be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will be back at you tomorrow with another daily video. Thank you, and bye!
Bye!